it's quite clear in their messages. It says, don't worry, love, I know it's not you. So now how are they putting that up there and saying, that's her, but in their messages it says, don't worry, love, I know it's not you? The part where it says, where it says about it being all our stuff is not even related to that bit that we were talking about either. It's further up that bit is related to, but all will come to light. All will come to light. Yeah, to be honest, Eileen, I don't even remember having that conversation. And then it clicked. And then, because I don't message anybody on WhatsApp, absolutely nobody has got my number. But then I remembered one person, and I thought, oh, it's you. So I went back through the conversation. I went back through the whole conversation. Right. So this is the thing, guys. Can you tap to 100 likes and I'll explain. So what Top Welly has said is that on that account that there was threats to unalive people's children, that there was people's past families and stuff on there. None of that happened. And there was about 8 different Richard accounts as well. There's like 8 different ones. And when I say in the messages about Richard, it's quite clear that I don't know who Richard is. Like, I've gone through the messages and like you can see that they're saying stuff to me and that I'm like shocked by what they've said. Does any of that make sense? Like, it's quite clear when you go through all of their messages that I wasn't even aware of some of the stuff. And in regards to messaging the Richard account, yes, I did message the Richard account, just like Kirsty messaged the Richard account to get stuff taken off when we was being threatened. So yes, we did. Sorry, Hannah, I was talking, but just nobody responded and it was getting me frustrated. Like, so I just left and I came here because at least people respond to me here. I think she's got a mod called Karen, right? She's got a mod called Karen? Why Minnie Mouse? Listen, when we've got somebody on this app threatening to put up stuff about us, I've still got the messages that I sent that account. When they're threatening to put stuff up of us and dock stuff of us, yes, I'm going to go message the account and ask them to take it down. And then in order not to get me in trouble with stuff, they would take stuff down when I asked them to. Of course they would. But that wasn't a secret. If people go back to the lives that happened back in October last year, you will see that we said we'd spoken to that account. That isn't a secret at all. Thought it might have been Court's burner name. Why? Has she, Purple? What happened? What happened? Top Willing been discussing on Gigi's live. Angie ain't happy with Top Willie. What happened? Somebody fill me in. Just got feelings. I thought Karen was a real person. Who? Who did? Top Willie left a comment about a disability. Wow. Sausage, while you're sat in my comments, either get in the box and apologise for what you did and admit that you're fucking lying, or get out. You've got two choices. Get in the box and explain yourself. Well, everyone's seen it. Everyone knows now you're lying. So either get in this box now, thank you. Either get in this box or leave my live, or you'll just get blocked. It's up to you. In regards to you ringing Humberside Police, because everyone in the live was saying that you had been arrested. So I then said you had been arrested because it was already said on there, go ring them. If you think that that is a crime, what? You're more twisted than I thought. Has she? Cool. So can somebody explain to me about this disability thing, please? Yeah, she is. Oh no, that's mean. Hasn't she got experience with? Top Girl said, why are you laughing about disabilities? And then what did Top Willie say? She didn't. She was laughing at another comment, to be fair. Was she? Did she say she was laughing at another comment? Top Willie was denying it. What? Anyway, in regards to this Richard account that had absolutely 0 kids or whatever on it, again, there was about 8 Richard accounts that we all joked about, and every single one of us started to just, because we were getting accused of it all the time, so we just started saying it was me. Eileen in the comments, she just said that she used to come in the lives and say it was me, it's me, I'm Richard. We all used to do it. All of us in the comments used to spam it. So that's what's happening in that conversation that you were shown. There was no context to that at all. And do you know what? Frankly, I don't give a fuck if there was. I don't care. Yes, I communicated with the Richard account. Absolutely fucking did. But when you've got the likes of Court Assassin blackmailing you and putting up pictures of little kids on her profile of my friends' little children and their families, yeah, you're fucking damn right. Damn straight. And who's that on? That's on her. We used to tag each other and say, hi, Richard, totally innocent. Yeah. And that's all that's happening. So in this conversation that I'm having with this person, that part of it was shown, that's what's happening before that. And I'm saying, Richard is us all. Richard is everyone. Like, and she's laughing. And then I'm saying, I think Richard's retiring. And then this other girl's like, yeah, Richard's just got back from Africa, I think she said. And then she's like, Richard's a really cool guy. So if I'm not being funny, if that account was so bad, then why the fuck is she having a joke with it as well? This girl who's respected in Court's life. Joking at you. But it will come out. Not you, obviously. Shall. So, but I tell you what, I just disagree with you, Lozzie. He said, yeah. Oh, nice one. Who knows? Yeah, I don't care about her being live. Couldn't give a shit. All she does is chat shit anyway. I'm sick of a fucking pity party. Is she talking about me? Can anyone just go have a look if she's talking about me, please? Eileen, do you remember seeing any DE? Do you remember seeing any threats to children, any mockings of parents? Do you remember seeing any of that? Oh, is she? No, I do not. Exactly. And do you remember there being more than one Richard account? And then eventually everyone just started making a Richard account. Do you recall that, Eileen? When it was just Richard after Richard after Richard. Exactly. I'm not responsible for what other people do. Yes, I messaged the Richard account. Yes, I did tell them to take things off. Yes, I did say don't put things up. Yes, I fucking did. Why wouldn't I when she was threatening me? But apparently it's me, because they've shown screenshots of me saying Richard is everyone and we are all Richard and all of this, like we used to like joke about. No, apparently it's me. Caught assassin process, cast their life on TikTok. I don't fucking know. But anyway, it is what it is. If anyone wants to believe that, that's fine. I don't care. Who was that account against? So I think it was just, to my knowledge, to me remembering, it was just about CA's mods and CA and Richard was actually the husband of one of their mods. And then it just kind of went from there, because then Richard was sending everybody essays. And then he was like bullet pointing Richard at the end. So that's where the Richard thing came from, because they was all being outed. And then it just went from there. Well, even CA's mods was laughing at it. This is what I don't get. She was finding it funny. I found screenshots the other day of her having a conversation with Richard in the comments. I just don't get this. I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not cool enough to be Richard. I ain't got the brains for it. I know this app think that I make up loads of fake accounts and that. Anyone that knows me knows how easily and overstimulated I get from just trying to take a screenshot and then send a screenshot in an email. Like, I couldn't keep up with all that. I could not keep up with all that. But if people want to believe it, then believe it. Like I said, leave it with the police. The police will fucking laugh at it as well when I've got the full conversation of what happened. And they can see that it's clearly joking in the above bit. I'll tell you, there were some very interesting conversations with the girl who their messages are with, actually. I think she's forgotten what she said in their messages. Cam 2 CA now. Someone Cam 2. Oh, CA's Cam 2 in here? Can someone get in the box and Cam 2, please? Anyone? Anyone? You lot of shit, mate. What a shitty. What's she saying? Okay. What's she saying? Anything interesting? Talking about the pill. Oh, why was you telling me to come too? Someone said come too. Look, get over it. It happened. You know, it's not right. Listen, it's not right, is it? It's not fucking right. But no, I first of all, I didn't believe Rach in the first place. And second of all, ain't no way I'm fucking going over and telling her that anyone's doing anything. After what she did to me when I was going through the worst time in my life. What she tried to do to my family. What she tried to do to my child's father. I ain't fucking doing that. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem, not my business. Yeah. Oh, have you requested? Sorry, I never see them.
Hi, girl. You don't.
Hello.
You actually don't sound well at all. You actually sound really
Hello?
sick. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, no, I can't. It's my volume was right down.
Can you hear me now? You actually sound really sick. But see, for the longest time, that person who got into Jag's backs with those screenshots has been trying to pin you on that Richard account for the longest time I can remember. Because if you don't remember, if no one can remember, it wasn't that long ago. She actually says that she had proof that the ex-mods were behind that, and it was with the police. And now today.
Laura, you broke up.
It's not with the police. This is not with the police. But if any of you can remember, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Fucking shitty Sky internet.
I know.
I swore, don't change internet. Don't change the fibre internet in Sky. Don't do it. Biggest mistake of your life. But a few weeks ago, she says that it was actually with the police, that she had proof that you were behind that Richard account. You remember that? She says it was a police case.
Yeah.
But then today, she says it wasn't a police case. It's not with the police case. So make your fucking mind up and stop telling lies. Because weeks ago, when you told her to green screen, she says she can't because it's with the police. And now today, it's not with the police. So make your mind up, please, or not.
You know why it's not with the police, Laura? Because back in October, when all this first booted off, October, November, December, it all ran through. We spoke to the police about the Richard account. Our phones was looked at. Our phones was checked. There and then on the spot. We had no idea that any of this was going to go on. So they've checked all of our phones. Not only that, they then went to her house and told her that if she does not stop, they'll be lifting her for harassment. This was all they've closed the Richard thing. They don't care. It's gone.
This is the problem. You have to remember a good lie. And she sat and says that all that evidence was with the police with the Richard account. But again, sat in Jag's live today and says, no, it's not with the police. And can I just say, I have no regrets not telling her about this shit, because that side of the team took my son's face and deformed my son's face and put me through hell. And by fuck would I ever tell anyone this random Rachel sent poo until I can't despise the bastard.
Well, this
You know
is
what I
what
would
I
do with
said.
the poo? I would actually clap the poo in her face.
This is what I said.
have to
Why would I in a million years ever out random Rachel for doing that? Because I'm going to be honest, I simply did not care. At that point in time, why the fuck would I care after everything she put people through? Why did I care? I didn't. It's probably not the best idea. It's probably not great. Like, when you think about it, it must have been really bad for her. And, and it's now landed Rachel in quite a lot of trouble as well. Maybe, who knows? You don't know, do you? But it's an inconvenience for Rachel's life.
Yeah. Do you... I'm sorry, I got a phone call, ring it back in a second. Do you see her friend, the other one that's involved? Do you know, actually, if I green screen certain messages, only that person asked me not to, and I would never do it. But you know the extent of what he's done to that first person, and it's mad. People in glass houses can throw stones.
Oh, I think I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Sally, the other one.
Yeah, I get it.
Left. So, and when Jag says that's a massive accusation to make, no, it's a massive accusation to make, but believe me when I say it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People actually don't know nothing, Lozzie, and this is what pisses me off. Yeah, but that's all I jumped up to say. One, I have no regrets not telling her, and I own it. Yeah. I own my shit. My hands are clean. Listen, all our hands are bleached clean from shit. But that's what I jumped up to say, because she says that was with the police.
Yeah, but it's already been dealt with the police. They're not going to reopen a case that's already been closed because it was that ridiculous. And there was no kids on that account. There was no kids on
Sassy just going live about my son. The police phoned me the day about Sassy. Sassy just going live now about my son. Me and Sassy just going to go head to head. Lozzie, they're saying your screen recording is fake. I know, they're saying that message is fake. And do you know something? Do you see if you go on Sassy's Bastard page, she has a message up from me. So I posted the message why I responded that. She says my child looks like something but hit with a bus or something along those lines. It's on my page.
Well, the thing is, they said it was fake. So then I said, Jag, look, I'll go do it right now with the exact time on it. So it's timestamped right now. I uploaded it on my page, but she never even looked at it again. She could say it's fucking fake. Anybody with a brain cell in their fucking head knows that ain't fake.
Personally, the day, Lozzie, I think Jag's life was very biased. I do. I do. I honestly do, I have to say. And then Fraser saying, oh, I would say this and I would say that and I would do it. Well, do you know what? I'm glad you are that type of people. Well, I'm this type of people and I wouldn't say fuck off. I'm not going to throw my friend under the bus for someone who's actually sat with someone who's deformed my son's face and thrown my kids. No.
Same.
No.
And it was all right, Lucy saying, oh, I was under a lot of pressure because she was going through stuff. So was fucking Ag. Not only was I going through the exact same fucking thing, but I was going through the exact same thing while she was bullying me online while she was telling people that I was having an affair with Pred. And, luckily my partner knew that wasn't happening, because I didn't even brush my hair at this point in time. Like, I was a mess. My life was a mess. I was with my mum all day, all night. Sometimes she'd ring me at 3 a.m, delirious. So everybody knows in this house that I'm not going nowhere. I have time to do nothing. But, can you imagine if he was a different kind of man and, didn't believe that? Like, the problems that she could have caused my kid's dad. Like, that's wrong.
Here, Lisa just put in your comment, Jag's been outed by Alex Brigham. It's on YouTube.
Outed for what? Thank you, Sab.
Hold on, I have a call.
Okay, bye. What's she saying, Han? I'm going to drop Laura while she's having her call. Someone let her back up if she needs to come back up. About Jag? This is crazy. This app is well savage, isn't it? Honestly, though, Eileen, this is what I've said. So I don't want to say too much because I'm not stupid like them. Like, I don't want to ruin anything. But I am in talks with people, and I know my hands are clean. I know I'm okay. I know I'm safe. I know that I've done nothing wrong. Like, I know I'm A-okay. So people can keep accusing all they want. Oh, I do not want to battle you. Please leave me alone. I hate it. It is. Decline. But they're not gonna, are they? They're not gonna talk about that other account. Why would they? Sorry, Laura, I dropped you. I didn't know if do you want to come back, yeah?
Delusion of Angie's
in the
box. Delusion of Angie's looking me in her box.
She's locking you in her box?
Yeah, she's looking me in her box. Yep.
Are you speaking Irish right now? Does that mean that she wants you in her box?
Yes.
I swear that was like German to me.
Yeah, she wants me in her box.
Are you going in?
I don't know, my stomach's just come out my asshole. What have I done? What have I done now? I swear I put on my best behaviour. I haven't done fuck all wrong.
We know you haven't.
I haven't, I swear to God. Do you know what I don't understand, right, Lozzie? And this is what I'm waiting to get through to Belfast Police, and Sophie will understand this too. How come official police statements have been sent and sealed to the police that I'm behind the Richard account and the Evil Potato account, and now it's you and it's Random Rachel?
Well, that's the problem,
you're behind the Richard account and Random Rachel's behind the Evil Potato. How can that happen?
This is where they've messed up, isn't it? This is where they've done things all wrong, and they're also forgetting that they were behind children doxing accounts, which we have full evidence of, which has now been admitted. So anything that comes this way goes back on them tenfold. So all they're doing is digging themselves, metaphorically, a grave.
Right, I'm going to go over and see what the EA is looking at me for. She can't mention no names or nothing when I'm in boxes.
All right, love, I'm coming off now anyway. I'm going to come off. I'll come in there. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye. Right, guys. Laura, you weren't about. Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying. So she's going over to Delusive Angie's, but I have been so behind on all my stuff that I had planned to do today because of my illness and because of the stress of them twats. So thank you, everybody. I will come back later so I can finish off this conversation, but I just wanted to come clear it up. Because it was irritating me that I had something to say. She's gone. Oh, she's not in here. Yeah, it was annoying me that I needed to let it out, but I'll go into deep detail later. But just remember the Richard thing we've already spoke to the police about. Just recall that. Yeah, but we all know pineapple ain't made. Like, how can I fake that? How can I fake that? How can I don't know how else I can do it. Or what about if I record it off another phone, me showing my own personal phone, going into it directly from my... That's how I'll do it. You can't deny that then, right? So I'll record myself going in there off somebody else's phone I'll do it that way. Then how can you deny that, seriously? Okay, I'll do that later and I'll upload that as well. I will do. I've already done it anyway, actually. I've already done it. It's done. I'm doing it now. All right, go in DAs. I'll see you soon, and I'll be back on later tonight when the kids are settled. All right, catch you all later. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone. I fucking love you all.